I promise you won't believe what Google's extremely smart AI Gemini has projected for the price of Shiba Inus by the end of August. You should not miss this video if you are interested in Shiba Inus or own Shib tokens. What has recently happened with Shiba Inu coins, and how will this impact their value? In today's video, I'll address these concerns and fill you in on all the recent news that has increased the value of Shiba Inus. Please watch the entire video from beginning to end so that you do not miss any of the material that I have gathered. Additionally, before we continue, this channel is giving away 1 million Shiba tokens every single day. A subscriber, a like, and the use of the hashtag Shiba Inu in the comment section are all that's needed to be entered. My best wishes. But before we dive into the meat of the matter, how about we check out the chart for August 4th and see how the Shiba price is doing? Approximately 1237 units are being sold today as Shiba Inus. With $136 million in trading activity, Shib's price has climbed 2% in the past 24 hours. With a market cap of more than $7.02 billion, the token is now the 24th most valuable cryptocurrency. These rates may have changed by the time you see the movie, so please be aware of that. Make no mistake, this is not a recommendation for your financial situation. Into today's video we shall go. The Shiba Inu group addresses concerns raised about the bias in funding their projects. In the days after the July 31st launch of the native token of the Positions Exchange by Ito, tensions have been rising within the Shiba Inu community. Among the notable advisors of the Positions Exchange are Satoshi Kusama and Kale Daraya, two prominent figures in the Shiba Inu community. And on their own X timelines, they all promoted the IDO. WolfSwap claims that the Shiba Inu group is engaging in biased endorsements. Outraged by the development leading Shibarium DEX, WolfSwap criticized Kusama and the official Shiba Inu X handle for endorsing only certain Shibarium ventures. According to the Shibarium cards, the Shiba Inu pack leaders are putting their own agendas ahead of the group's overall health. Someone said that these kinds of things just make the environment less fair for developers. The alternative to speaking up is to quit the game altogether if I do not, WolfSwap. He said, team discusses feedback. As a rebuttal, Dahiria conceded that WolfSwap had good points. Still, he made sure WolfSwap got the credit he deserved by mentioning his own efforts. He stated that Shiba Inu is presently suffering a lack of cohesiveness rather than selective endorsement as its main obstacle. Personal bias, not objective values, is what drives ecosystem decisions, in his opinion, resulting in unintended consequences for valid initiatives. It is typical practice in the crypto industry, including the Shiba Inu ecosystem, to attract advisors and influencers. Tahiria stressed the need of establishing a higher bar for projects that are promoted within the Shiba Inu ecosystem, even though he finds this approach acceptable. In the face of external dangers, the team is urging solidarity. In particular, the developers stress the need of putting aside differences within the community and working together to combat outside influences. Examples is initiatives that aim to derail Shib progress and others that have managed to knock it out of the top 10 cryptocurrency rankings. Additionally, he urged the community to confront organizations like Vitalik Buterin and the Ethereum Foundation, who have chosen not to officially endorse Shib. Next steps? Dahiria pointed out that empowering the Shiba Inu DAO and building true community government are necessary for this oneness to be achieved. Dahiria hopes that by doing this, everyone in the community will have a say in which initiatives get funding, which will eliminate bias and ensure honesty. In addition, he proposed that Shiba Inu's quad token governance model and the Great Canine Code, an ethical framework, be employed to ensure that prominent community members like Kusuma are held responsible for their actions and that other influential members are not abused of their position. At the same time, the POE IDO was not very effective, so the crew decided to call it quits on the IDO and offered to reimburse everyone who had invested in it. It would mean the world to me if you could hit that like button if you're still here. With no out-of-pocket expense, you can show your support for the channel. But stay tuned for more Shiba Inu news and updates, as well as predictions for the future of the Shiba Inu coin. We can now get down to the meat of today's video. On August 31, 2025, Google Gemini decides on a price for Shiba Inus. For the rest of August 2025, Google's artificial intelligence platform Gemini has published a cautious prediction regarding Shiba Inu's performance. The latest prediction for the famous meme-based cryptocurrency was formed by the AI model after evaluating present market structure, technical indications, and larger on-chain movements. Google Gemini has identified multiple important risk variables that could have an impact on Shiba Inu's pricing performance this month, as the dog breed keeps under downward pressure. Weak technicalities endanger Shib. Foundational support. According to Gemini, the recent drop in daily trading volume and investor interaction for Shib suggests that the positive momentum is waning. The token's value has dropped by more than 2.8% in the last day, and it is currently trading at 11,960 units. With increasing pressure on the 11,000 unit support region, price activity has stayed contained within a restricted range. Despite the lack of reversal signals on the weekly chart, analysts from several platforms have warned of a possible breakdown at this level. Predictions made by Gemini indicate a decline to 10,000 units by August 31st. According to Google, Gemini's official projection, Shib could experience a 16.388% decline by August end on, with a possible reach of 10,000 units by August 31st. According to the AI model, a confluence of negative signals is to blame for this predicted drop, due to declining volume, decreased on-chain engagement, and the recent halt in burning activity. Shiba Inu is more likely to drop below its support range near 11,000 units. A move toward the 10,000 unit level is becoming increasingly likely before the end of August, according to Gemini's analysis, unless there is fresh buying pressure or a strong catalyst. Similar to other market analysts, Gemini has come to the same conclusion. There has been no discernible positive reversal pattern in Shib, and the cryptocurrency is reportedly still trading below technical barrier. The door could be open to additional retracement toward 11,410 units or lower if the failure to hold above 11,880 units is sustained. These levels are in line with Gemini's predicted downward target and add fuel to the fire of worries regarding the token's deteriorating structure. Market engagement is falling, according to on-chain analytics. In addition to technical details, on-chain data shows that new wallet activity has fallen by 40% in the last 10 days. Despite a strong retention rate among Shib holders, there is a noticeable paucity of new market players indicated by the drop in new address generation. Declining natural interest in the coin. According to Google Gemini, this trend makes markets more susceptible to short-term selling and weakens market support. The research also notes that the burn rate of Shib tokens is going down. The argument for long-term scarcity has been undermined by a 50% decline in burn activity compared to earlier levels. Gemini points out that speculative holders who saw burning as a fundamental mechanism to drive future value are less enthusiastic about the reduction in token destruction. There are no quick triggers in the market to change the trend. At this point in time, there aren't many favorable market conditions for meme tokens. Although most cryptocurrencies have shown strength, speculative assets like Shib have not attracted sustained attention or seen considerable whale buildup. Attracting momentum. Driven purchasers might be